Hey, yo! Now for today's video, we're gonna talk about the spawn from hell itself, and that's Bishop from Juice. And if y'all ain't never seen this movie, I just want y'all to know, bro was tripping the entire time. And I mean Antonio Brown level of tweaking, bro. And I mean this man was catching bodies like I've never seen before. And I know y'all about to say, Var, you just gassing it up, bro. He did not do all that. And I'm here to tell y'all right now,
we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Anyway, the movie follows this boy named Q and his group of homeboys, Raheem, Steel, and Bishop. Now our main character Q has a dream of being a DJ. And being a DJ must have made hella money back in the day, cause I swear if you're a DJ now, you ain't making $1. All everybody do nowadays is hug the wall. Nobody even wanna dance no more. Shit, if it was me, I'd be at that bit going, fool, I ain't gonna lie to you. We then got Raheem, who is sorta like the group leader. And my only question is, why is the only light-skinned dude the group leader? I ain't care what nobody say, but I ain't letting no dude that look like this lead me, bro. We then got Steel, who is literally just the group's punching bag, bro. Like I swear this dude got roasted more than anybody else in this movie. And the more I look at him, shit, can you blame him? Anyway, last but not least, we got Bishop. And every time this nigga come on the screen, bro, I gotta give him his own theme music. And listen, editor Vari, I'm so sorry that I'm doing this to myself. I'm so sorry. Now, at first glance, you can't really tell that Bishop is crazy. But I swear, as this movie progresses, this nigga just get worse and worse. We start this movie off by seeing Bishop get impressed by this little Haitian gang. And this is a complete side note from the regular video. But I swear, this nigga's acting was so bad, bro. Every time bro started talking, it just felt like somebody was scratching on a chalkboard. Like, dead ass, I've seen better acting on skit channels. Y'all should check me and my homeboy skit channel out. It's really funny. I appreciate that. Anyway, we then see Raheem and Q come up and save him. And apparently Raheem is well respected amongst the community, besides with his baby mama. And I ain't gonna lie, after seeing this for the first time, Raheem was starting to grow on me a little bit. It'd be a shame if somebody just, Anyway, we fast forward a little bit and we see Raheem ask Q to go get us some cigarettes. And while getting the cigarettes, he runs into an old friend that they knew from back in the day. And while he's talking to this man, you could just tell that he up to something, bro. Look, I done been around my fair share of people, so I know when a nigga plotting something. That nigga right there is definitely plotting something. And this man was doing just as I said, because right when Q wrapped that conversation up, he said, hey, hold on, I'm about to rob this place. And just look at the look on Q's face, bro. This nigga ain't had not one clue. And y'all, I swear this is not even the funniest part of this whole scene, bro. This man went out of his way to ask Q, did he want a piece of this? Like, fuck you mean, do I want a piece of that? Hell yeah! And I know y'all probably thinking, Vari, what the hell? Why would you rob some innocent people? And all I'm gonna say is I'll take that jail time over getting blown down by a shotgun for saying no. And y'all also probably wondering what the hell this gotta do with Bishop. And I just want y'all to be patient. Trust me, I'm getting there. When Q leaves out the building and tell his homeboys what happened, Bishop asks him why the hell he turned it down. And I just felt like that should have been the easiest answer ever, because I don't want to go to jail. Bishop even attempts to go inside anyway and help out. But Raheem stops him and says that he's responsible for all of them and none of them are going to jail for another nigga. And that's what I like to see right there, Raheem, man. You father of the year, man, for real. Bruh. To everybody but your own kid.
You need to leave.
Anyway, we then fast forward to see all them chilling at Steel's house. And while watching the movie, this man Bishop decides to get real inspirational. This man developed the mentality that if you're gonna go out, you gotta pick and choose when you're gonna go out. And I will say I understand what he was getting at, but nah, bro, go ahead and cut that shit out, dog. We live in a world where a nigga could just come up and bonk you on top of your head, bro. You ain't got that much control. I promise you, you don't. Still then roast this man and said you be getting bullied and you don't have that much control over that. I ain't gonna lie, Still low-key got off with that because bro do be getting bullied and he gets saved by his homeboys a lot. And while they were arguing, we see on the TV that the dude who robbed that store ended up getting killed. And instead of being thankful that he had friends that stopped him from going in there, this man decided to argue with them. Like, dog, I swear they made Bishop slow in this movie. And I get trying to take control of your destiny and whatnot, but you ain't taking control of nothing if you dead. But you could just tell Bishop ain't never been slapped upside his head before. Bro just be tweaking, man. And from this moment forward, bro, you could just tell something in him snap, man. Bro only got worse from here, and you're about to see what I mean. We fast forward a little bit to see that Q is talking to Raheem. And it's right here that we see Raheem tell Q that they got a very important meeting at the court. So Q heads there after his DJ audition to get hit with some crazy ass news. These niggas decided that they was gonna rob a store. And this is not even the craziest part about it. This nigga Raheem let Bishop hold on to the gun. Like, my nigga, this is like handing Suka all the figures just because he asked. You just asking for people to get knocked off left and right. And just look at how excited he is about the gun. These niggas gave Thanos an Infinity Stone for free, bruh. Wrap it up. Q then tries to tell them that he has a DJ Saturday night, which just so happens to be the night that they want to do the robbery. And at this point, you could just tell my boy Q getting scared, bruh. That nigga done came up with a list of excuses for everything that they said. But eventually, Raheem tells him that the plan is happening Saturday night no matter what. And I ain't gonna lie, Q a better man than me. They would have been robbing that store and I would have been nowhere to be found. Anyway, we fast forward to seeing Q win his first round of the competition. And I can't lie, I was low-key proud of my boy. Bro was going after his dream. Too bad he got 3 of the worst influences around him. After the first round of the competition, they finally decided to put their plan into action. And I ain't gonna lie, when they got in there, everything went smooth, bro. He didn't put up no fight. He told them to take the money. And right when they got ready to leave, this man Bishop activated that demon move. Bro shot this man for zero reason at all. And just look at the look on these niggas' faces. You can't even see their whole face, but just look at their eyes. Every last one of them hit the 1,000-yard stare. They all run out fast as hell until they eventually get to a safe spot. And this man Raheem and Q decides to press Bishop. Bishop. And this nigga's immediate response was to say that bro made a move. Like, they was all watching you at the same exact time. Bro ain't even had his gun, you took it. This then attempts to blame Steele and said that Steele said Raheem's name so he knew who they were. And I'm not gonna lie, I highly doubt bro was listening to that. He was getting held at gunpoint. They then all agree to get rid of the gun, and of course Bishop is the only one who don't want to. And this is exactly why you don't let a mentally unstable person get a gun, bro. This nigga even went out of his way to point the gun at Raheem. And right as they're fighting for the gun, this man Bishop pushes Raheem off and shoots him, bro. Like, nigga, what? This nigga done rack up 2 bodies in less than 5 minutes. And this ain't no normal body. That's his best friend. They all eventually then run before they get caught. And this nigga Bishop decides to go back and take the money that they stole from the store. Like, this nigga Bishop might truly be a demon. You kill your friend and the first thing you worried about is the money? Hey, I can't blame you, dog. You gotta get to that cheese. Anyway, they then run to another safe spot, and I can't lie, but this man Bishop start tweaking even more. This nigga asked them where they trying to see how much money that they got. And like I said, I respect your grind, bro. But it's the wrong time, dog. That nigga still over there in the corner crying. And Q damn sure don't trust you with that gun in your hand. And bro peeped that shit, cause he immediately held that man at gunpoint. And I'ma say this, whatever version of Bishop they knew before this, that shit is long gone. Ever since that gun touched bro hands, he just started going crazy. He then comes up with a plan to just say that they don't know where Raheem went. And when they wasn't leaving when he was ready to go, bro just immediately popped his own. Bro pulled that gun out more than Naruto used the Rasengan. God damn. Anyway, they go back to the club so Q can do his next set, but it's interrupted by the police pulling up. And this shit gave us one of the funniest scenes in this whole movie, bro.
Raheem is dead. Somebody shot him.
Like, nigga, you're the one who shot him. And then bro had the audacity to say it so nonchalantly. Like, if you gon' act like he your best friend, at least pass out or something, bro. Damn. We then see these niggas getting interrogated, and they going about this 3 different ways, bro. These niggas was over here laughing and smiling with Bishop, while on the other hand, they was harassing the hell out of Steele. The only person that had a somewhat normal interrogation was Q. And I'ma say this, bro. Any nigga that's crying like this, he's 100% telling. And I'ma also say this. I would've been that nigga crying and telling, but I ain't going to jail for you. Anyway, we fast forward to Raheem's repass, and you can just see that everybody in the house is taking it hard, bro. And I realized something in this scene, bro. It's only 2 things guaranteed in this world, man. And that'd be death and still having a big ass plate of food. I just knew for a fact bro couldn't wait to go to that repass to get that food, bro. Anyway, we then see Q talking to Raheem's sister, and just look at how Bishop looking, bro. That's the look of a nigga with no regret. Bro does not regret what he did at all. Bro then has the audacity to butt into the conversation to play this nice guy act. And y'all, I swear this is not even the worst part of the whole scene. This man went out of his way to go hug Raheem's mother, and then got the audacity to stare Q down while he's doing it. Like, bro, this is the slimiest nigga I've ever seen in my life. King Von ain't got nothing on this nigga at all. We then see that Q been avoiding Bishop ever since that night. Like, this man even decided to go to school for once. Like, think about how much you gotta not like somebody to willingly go to school and avoid them. But even after doing this, that nigga Bishop still somehow finds him. And this is the part where this movie starts to feel like a horror movie. After Q calls him crazy, this man says one of the craziest lines I've ever heard a villain in a movie say.
I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Steele. And I don't give a fuck about Raheem either. I don't give a fuck about myself.
Whoa.
I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna be shit.
Hey.
Like, yeah, bro, we need to go ahead and put this in a mental hospital. Bro done lost his damn mind. And bro even told Q that he would not hesitate to kill him if it came down to it. And shit, I believe him. You see how fast he shot Raheem, bro? That man already awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan. He ain't care no more. We then cut the Bishop getting pulled up on by the Haitian gang. And it turns out during his interrogation, he told the police that it was them who did it. And as you guessed, they didn't like that too much, so they immediately pressed him. And while they had him jacked up, Q and Steele saw this, but they decided not to help him this time. And just look at how strong that muscle on the side of his face got, bro. I just know for a fact he gritting the hell out of his teeth right now. He immediately starts fighting them, but as soon as he started losing, he immediately went to go pop the O. And you can't tell me this nigga wasn't itching to shoot somebody, bro. They was giving bro hands and feet, and he wasn't even blocking it. He was just straight trying to get the piece. And right before he got it out, the police pulled up and broke the whole fight up. And little do they know, they just saved a whole bunch of people. Bro's finna let that revolver fly like he had a switch on that bit. We then see the gang leader run around the corner, and we see Bishop right behind him. And I can't even say I'm surprised Bishop laid him down. That man was low-key a bully. The only problem I got with this is that they just gave that man another body. So you already know bro moving like he collected another Infinity Stone. We then see Q going to buy himself a stick so he can defend himself. And after this, we see that this man Bishop done made Steele hang out with him. And at this point, we should all know it's up for Steele, bro. Boy, I would have been shivering out my boots when I saw that man. We then see that Steele calls Q to come help him out. And in the middle of their conversation, this man comes up and snatched the phone. And I ain't gonna lie, that call would have dropped so damn quick that man's head would have spun. And unfortunately, I think Bishop had enough enough for Steel, bruh. So he took this man to a back alley, bruh, held him at gunpoint, and pulled the trigger. And boy, I just gotta stop and say that man Bishop on a roll. Bro been single-handedly out here stacking up bodies left and right like he just don't give a fuck. And then he had the audacity to go inside and tell the neighborhood snitch that Q is tripping. And not even 10 minutes later, it done got around that Q is the one who shot him. And that's not even the worst part of it. He said Q shot everybody. Like, this man Bishop is a class A manipulator. Bro is out here putting on a Light from Death Note like performance. And now Loki might be being a little generous with that saying, because it turns out he didn't even kill Steel. Bro missed his heart completely. We then see Q tell the same neighborhood snitch to tell Bishop where to meet him at. And before going to the meeting, this dumb man threw the gun in the river. Like, dawg, why would you throw your only protection away? We already know this man Bishop won't hesitate to kill you. I wouldn't hesitate to kill him either. Anyway, we see Q waiting around for Bishop, and this man Bishop just popped up like a horror movie villain. Yeah, they must have told bro to act like Jason towards the end of this movie, man. We then see Q attempt to talk some sense into Bishop, but bro was just not listening. And once Q realized that he wasn't getting through to him, they both started fighting. And I'm gonna say this right now, I low-key see why Bishop loved that gun so much. Bro can't fight worth a damn. We then see them wrestling with Bishop eventually getting back to the gun. And this turns into one of the funniest chase scenes of all time, bro. And no, it's not because of what happened in the movie, but because of the memes that came from it, bro. I done seen so many videos of people copying how he was running, bro, and it's just too funny, bro. And if you really look at it, bro was really running like that. And then on top of that, that nigga had infinite ammo in that revolver. He was blowing that bit like it had a 50-round drum on it. We then see him eventually shoot Q in the shoulder before Q makes it into this elevator. But unfortunately, Bishop was able to get into the elevator too. And this scene right here is how I know Bishop completely lost it, bro. This nigga got into the elevator and stared Q down the whole time. And I know for a fact what song was playing in his head the whole time he was doing this. Q then asked him, is he gonna shoot him in the elevator? And without even thinking about it, this nigga immediately started blowing. Like, dawg, this man done lost his damn mind. He then gets wrestled out of the elevator by a random person, and Q uses that opportunity to knock the gun out his hand. And that nigga Bishop immediately got to running. I tried to tell y'all, bro, that shit was like his power source. The moment he lost it, he just became a regular ass nigga. Q then follows him up to the rooftop where they begin to fight. And like I said before, Bishop may be a cold-blooded killer, but he ain't got no hands, bro. That boy Q was feeding that boy a well-balanced breakfast. And this low-key made me wonder how the hell Raheem lost that fight for real. I'm low-key starting to think Raheem might have been a cold fry, bro. We then see Q and Bishop wrestling on the ledge with Q eventually punching Bishop over. And right before he falls, Q attempts to save him. And shit, Q a better man than me. I would act like I ain't see what was going on. Or better yet, I would have just threw bro over that myself. Anyway, Bishop falls, and that puts an end to this man's story. And right as Q is walking away, one of the people stop him and say something to him.
You got the juice now, man.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it.
What's going on, y'all, bruh? First and foremost, I want to say I appreciate all the love I've been getting on these videos so far. It really means a lot. And that I got a whole lot more coming, bro. I can promise y'all that. Nah, I want y'all to stay safe out here, eat well, make great decisions, and I love y'all, man. Deuces.
Yes, I'm crazy, I'm starting to see shit. Yes, I'm crazy, I'm talking to me, bitch. Yeah, they deep, but I'm off of the deep end. Beat the beast with the back of the F and N. Evidently, he lacking the defense.